Good morning and welcome back, everyone. Looks like a beautiful December day. I don't think we're getting any snow yet, but yeah, here we are. Okay. So yesterday, afternoon, late in the afternoon, we went and sold some of our eggs and they were at their peak. And now we've got some other things to sell, in December. That's, peak pricing as well, including this canola and the canola we already gathered from the other field. So here we are. Let's get this going. We got a few things to do as usual. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of canola to bring wherever we need to bring it. Let's check that actually. We already have 32,375 liters, and our best price right now is at the sell everything container, which is, you know, the exports. So with 32, our trailer is only about this much. I think it's time to start thinking about a bigger trailer to haul things back and forth. We will have to bring some large shipments in the future. So let's, yeah, I think we're going to do some shopping. Let's check the used market and see if there's anything good today. All right, we do have a mulcher, which I'm not very familiar with, so I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. We don't really need that. And this might be interesting. That's a good price for that. And that's too weak. We don't want that. We need big. And we talked a little bit about getting a telehandler, and I think that's probably on the agenda. I'm not quite sure when we're going to do that. So, all right, let's get to work. We'll start with our fields. That field in particular will probably not be reseeded. So let's get that one done first. Oh, so much honey. We need to figure out what we're... Oh, I gotta stay away from this. I gotta be careful. Okay. Yeah, we gotta find something to do with that honey. We can keep it. Honey keeps for a really long time, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have to... Oh boy, that's loud. Alright. More canola, and I think what we'll do is we're going to get this started, and then I think we'll go shopping and see if we can find ourselves a good, decent size truck to haul all our product back and forth. We're due. Of course, this will be a much smaller field now, since we took part of it. I'm not quite sure what to do with this area, to be honest. It's pretty small now, and I just kind of feel like covering it with grass and planting some trees and letting it be as is. Oh, that's a bit steep there, isn't it? If I do want to use this again, I probably need to reshape it a little bit. Alright, there's our first headland. Let's get a helper to help us with this, because helping is what helpers do. And we're off. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna head over to the shop and see if we can find ourselves a decent truck. I would like to get a multi-purpose kind of vehicle that can help us with a lot of different things. We've got grain to haul around. We're going to have huge cotton bales that we're going to need to move around. We, you know, as our flock grows with more wool, and of course our salad is really important. So, yeah, let's go see if we can find something. See if I can get a lift over, because I'm gonna have to drive back. So let me make a call here. Okay, I'm gonna get picked up in a few minutes. Somebody from the dealership is gonna come over and pick us up. They like us now. We're like their best friend now, so let's just wait out here. Shouldn't be long. Okay, just got dropped off. Let's go shopping. We're gonna need a truck. Let's see. What do we have options here? I want to keep the price reasonable. 75, 58. That's only 179 horsepower. That might not do very well. What's this? 300? Yeah, that could be a good option right here. This one looks a little nicer, but the price tag. The 62, that's a great deal. Ooh, that's our default. What else do we have in here? Okay, you know what? I like this. I like this. Let's do this. Only 62,000. Engine setup. Oh, there's a cheat mode on it. 600 horse. Okay, we won't use the cheat mode. Wheels are fine. Bumper. Yeah, whatever. Color's nice. I like that. That's good. Shall we buy it? We shall. Okay, so that's bought. Now we need a trailer to match it. And there are a lot of options here. I have quite a few mods dropped in here. I tend to like this one. I've used this one quite a bit, both in FS22 and 19. Let's see what else we have. Oh, no, sorry. This is the one that I like. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do this. Old Faithful. It's 58,000 square meters, or meters cubed, I guess. Cubic meters. Cube meter. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do that. There we go. And here is our new setup. This should come in super handy. Hopefully it can handle the road pretty well. Look at that. That's beautiful. Sounds nice too. Okay. Alright, let's head back. And we're going to use this mainly for transport to and from selling points. On the fields, I think we're still going to stick with the smaller trailer. Our fields are not that big. But when we have multiple fields, like we're harvesting our canola now, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to drive back and forth, so this will be very helpful. Okay, let's pull over here. We're just gonna park over here, and we'll fill up the silo, and then we'll load up the truck and go sell. So shiny. Won't be shiny for long. Alright, where's my other tractor? It looks like our harvester has stopped. Not quite sure why, but that seems to be a common place for them to stop. Okay. Let's go see what's going on. I'm curious as to why my money hasn't gone down much. Interesting. Oh, I guess I didn't really check it when I got up. I guess that's overnight. Probably from the BGA. Oh, abandoned again. Wonder what happens over in this corner here that seems to scare the helpers. Okay, we've only got 41%. Didn't take very long for this field. The other field's a little bit bigger. We're gonna let that. Hopefully the helper will continue. Don't know who that is. Let's get another tractor, and we're gonna do. We've got some fertilizing to do on the big fields. So I think the best scenario here is going to be this guy. Actually, let's double check the fields just to make sure. Okay, so these two, the cotton and the sorghum, were just planted. And they're growing, and sorghum grows pretty quick, doesn't it? And our cotton field is fully fertilized because it was grass before, and we plowed it in. That's our first fertilizing phase. So we really just need to fertilize this guy, but let's have a look at weeds. Oh, it appears cotton does not generate weeds. Interesting. This guy certainly does. So fertilizing and weeding for this field. We can probably fertilize this field as well. It's grass. So, yeah. Okay. All right, let's go. Go get our fertilizer, which is... Right, we don't need that trailer. I think our fertilizer is still over here. Kind of cozy in here. You know what? Let's do the weeding first. And we'll top that up. Okay. Let's go. Let's go do some weeding. That is growing really quickly. We'll do a headland by ourselves, and then, of course, we'll get help. Difficult to see where we've sprayed and where we haven't. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. So there's our first lap, our headland, and we've used almost half of our herbicide. So we're gonna refill again before we unleash a helper with it, and I think we might have to get more out there. We shall start over here. All right, helper, do your stuff. That should do. Oh, got in the way. Okay, let's see. Looks like our harvester is at 81%. Those are small letters. Let's go jump over. See how we're doing. I think we're going to be able to get this whole thing harvested without unloading. Missed a spot over there though. We'll get that. Let's take over. Okay, guys. Throw in the comments. What do you think I should do with this field? I'm not sure. I really don't feel I need it right now. But it's here. It's a resource of some kind. Maybe put some more sugar beet in. I don't want to do too much sugar beet. Let's unload this, we'll get started on the other field. Alright, same process for the other field. We'll do a headland and we'll unleash a worker. Now, I've tried a couple of times to get this episode recorded, and I was having an issue with there's a mod that I updated recently. I believe it is Flour Mill Plus or something like that, and that's one thing I don't like about certain mods. Now, this was more of a problem with FS19 than it is with FS22, but it's when you go to select a mod that you want to download, and in the background it downloads other mods to go with it. And sometimes those other mods, you don't want them, but you don't know you're going to get them. So in this case, I just updated a flour mill that I had. And what it did is it changed the animal feed requirements of my pens. No idea it was going to do that. Don't know why it did that, but bottom line is it wasn't just a flour mill mod update. It actually changed some behavior of the gameplay. And so when I was logging into the map just to have a look, catch up on where I was, what I needed to do, what I wanted to plan to do, I realized that my animals were not being fed properly. And so I figured out what happened, but I could not figure out which mod was doing that. I didn't really understand. So that said, I struggled to get that sorted out. It took me a little while to figure it out, which one was doing it. So it took me a few attempts to get this going. All right, that's our headland. All right, let's see what this does here. Okay, that should be good. All right, that should be good. Okay, get out of the way. Look at that. Let's head back, and we will. I think we might. Oh, I don't know. We'll just leave this. Okay. Let's unload in here. Pretty sure that this field is going to require more than you know, we're going to have to unload at least once to finish it, so we'll let that go. All right, let's go check out and see how our sprayer is doing. It looks like we're done here, and I'm not out of herbicide, so I think that's all good. Let's check the overhead map. I just want to make sure that everything got covered. I think I see a problem. Ta-da. Yeah, we have a problem here, so let me fix that up. Not sure why I did that. You can kind of see it in the texture, right? All right, there we go. And we can see the cotton's already starting to come up. I think cotton does take quite a while though, so we'll have to see how that goes. In looking at the animals and trying to figure out what that problem was, I did notice that the sheep were really low on food, so we're gonna have to deal with that, and I'm not sure if I've got enough. That grass is gonna grow fast enough, so we'll see. Our fertilizer. And let's top that up. Okay. At some point we probably need a bigger fertilizer setup. But it's doing okay for now, really. I think for this run, we're just going to let them go. See what gets covered. If we have to do a headland after, we'll do one. Okay, let's see how that works. Try to go no headland. Might work, might not. We'll see. Alright, that's done. Grass is growing, but it's not ready to harvest. Probably won't be for another couple of months. So we got to figure out what to do with the sheep. I may try to mow some of this grass. Maybe do a couple of... Yeah, maybe that's all I need to do. Just go through here with the... Make one long stripe. And get the forage wagon to pick that up and deliver it directly to the sheep. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Actually, never mind. Maybe let's do it right now. Right now. There we go. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I removed one of the gate that was there. It really wasn't holding the chickens in, so I decided to just remove it. Let's get just one long strip done so we can give the sheep something. We're just gonna run right down here. Oh, there's a bush there that might get in the way. I think we're good. The nice thing about grass is you can just pick it up any old place, can't you? And this tree, oops. Okay, here we go. Let's make it a little fancy. We got quite a bit of grass over here, so let's run this as well. Could have given some thought to that process of loading up the silage factory, I guess we'll call it, and then just should have given some to the sheep, but wasn't thinking. Alright, one more little section here and that should be good enough. Ooh, there's a lot more over there. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Let's head back. Looks like our harvester is almost full, so we're gonna have to unload that in a minute. I don't know what that's about. We should probably take over. There we go. Okay, let's get our trailer truck all the way over here. That guy should stop in a second. All right, go unload this. we're gonna leave that guy right there because we'll unload again and right into there. Okay, lots of running around, I guess. Let's go get that grass and get the sheep popped up. We'll take this guy out. I'm pretty happy with the setup we have right now. I feel like we have the right tractors for what we want to do. The deal we got on this one was fantastic. So we'll enjoy that and make it worthwhile. Okay, not quite sure how much we're going to get here, how much grass we're going to get, but should be pretty half decent. We might fill up the trailer. Maybe. We'll see. All the money we're getting, I kind of feel like I want to put it back into the PGA, but the sheep are important too, right? That is going to get us about 29,000 liters. Oh, maybe 30. Indeed, 30. And we'll grab up a little bit more over here. That's good. This is good. Let's see if we can put all of this right in. Apparently I ran over some wool. Oops. A little too close, I think. Okay, what do we have here? We now have 36,000 here. We got lots of water, so these guys will be good for a while. Alright, let's put this away. Get back to focusing on our canola harvest. Okay, so I've come to realize that our fertilizer, where is it? Where are we? Solid fertilizer. Says we don't have any, but the price is very high. If we look in here, we have 77,000 liters. So I'm going to sell a full trailer's worth. That will be at export, so it'll give us a chance to make a run with our truck. Let's go do that. You know, we need fertilizer, but we don't need that much. So this production is pretty fantastic. Let's open up. There we go. See if we can fill up. And it's just filling right up. That'll be 58,000 liters. There we go. Get the cover on so it doesn't blow around all over the place. Let's head to town. Well, down to the docks. And see how much we can get for this. That's a lot of fertilizer. Oh. This truck is working a little bit. Should have selected the cheat option. There we go. Just getting up and down the hills. Yeah, this truck's not that powerful. It'll do, but it's struggling in the hills a bit. Okay, here we are. Oh, let's see what we get. Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy good money. I think we just got enough money for at least our sugar beet harvester and a good chunk of our cotton harvester. Amazing. Sugar beet should be up maybe next month, maybe or the following. Sure was nice to be able to deliver 58,000 liters in one go. That'll definitely come in handy later on as we get bigger and bigger. Looks like our harvester is done. We'll have a look at that in a minute. First, let's park over here. Get out of the way a little bit. Let's go see what's going on with the harvester. Okay, we're done. Let's unload. We're gonna go sell this, and then I think that'll be it for this episode. Wanted to get some harvests in and generate some funding. We certainly did that. I've got some interesting plans coming up for the next few episodes. Oh, there's a spot we missed over there. Too bad. I don't know if you'll notice right away, but I have some really good news. Kind of off topic, but we got our Starlink set up. Elon sent me a beautiful little satellite dish, and we got it set up this week. My upload speed is 2 to 3 times what it was before, which is good. Download is much higher. But this episode here is the first time I'm going to try it, and we will be publishing this in 1080p 60 frames per second, which is the ideal for me for the future. You know, I can go higher resolutions. I am actually running a much higher resolution on my computer, but for the sake of file size and rendering and all that, I think 1080p is the sweet spot by today's standards. That's good news, I hope. We'll have to see how this turns out. Okay, so that's been emptied. Now we'll get the big truck and we'll load it all up. And we'll take it to sell it. I think we can get in here maybe. And a cozy. Let's just leave that right there. And where are we going to sell? We will sell at canola at 65,000, which is more than one truckload. And we need to sell at Pioneer. Let's go see. Guess opening top would be a good idea. Yeah. Looks like it's still just going right in. That's good. We are full. Let's go. So I just want to double check something else. So if we're looking at canola and we're at peak price and Pioneer seems to be the highest price. Okay. I think we can do that. I think Pioneer works well. I think the one that's faulty is the supermarket down there. I feel like I'm going to activate that cheat of 600 horsepower. I do like the way this truck feels though. We've got some big expenditures coming up. A cotton harvester is not going to be cheap, and I do want to consider picking up a new piece of land. I did look at the prices for land, and it really isn't much under $1 million. So while it does seem like we have a lot more money than we're used to having right now, that's nothing compared to what we're going to need. So we'll get on that. Things are looking good though. I think we'll do well with the cotton. I think that's a good market, and we'll certainly feed some of it to the spinnery to try to get some materials and eventually some clothes out of. But in the meantime, it's really going to be about selling the cotton raw, unprocessed. Oh, watch out. Okay. Try not to drive into the lake. There we go. Let's see, what are we gonna get? All right, 122,000. Good money. So we now have 707, and I keep forgetting that we actually have some debt to repay. Careful. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Run. Run. Okay. All right. So we've sold our fertilizer. We've sold our canola. We still have a bit of canola. We'll hang on to it for now. I think it's good to have always some surplus of grain and other products sitting around. For now, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to repay some of the debt, but we'll worry about that. I'll do the math and figure out how I want to spend the money that we just made. And we may have more money tomorrow morning based on some grass still being processed through our production chain. That'll be it for this episode, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and let me know what you think of what we should do with this field, but also let me know what your feedback is regarding suddenly moving to 1080p with 60 frames per second. If the quality is that much better or not. I appreciate your feedback. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, like, comment, definitely share. I'm getting a few more subs, which is really nice. It's really encouraging. Every single sub at this point in time is a piece of encouragement for me. So, yeah, have a great day.